Hey, says it's working. What's up, everybody? Nation of Conversation, episode 379, I think. A day late, not a dollar short. I'm your host, Ryan. I'm here with Born Naughty, Bill Cashin.
Oh, me? Is it my turn?
Yeah,
You're born naughty.
You're born naughty.
You're born naughty, Bill Cashin. It's
Excuse
your turn.
me. What I meant to say was Ric Flair drip go woo on a B word. 5790 split the coop on my wrist. It rhymes better when you can swear.
B word.
Danhausen approves of not swearing.
Christ.
And next to him or above me or whatever configuration you've got, it's the yin yang boy, Mr. Wallys.
He's on the bottom. Make no mistake about that.
Okay.
He's always on the
That is
bottom.
not true. If
Power
you go
bottom.
onto YouTube, it shows Ryan in the upper left and me in the upper right.
Oh,
Then
so
That's
Bill-
not what I'm saying
you're
on my
bottom.
computer.
Bill is the power bottom.
Bill's a bottom.
I generate the power. What's important.
Born bottom, Bill Cashin. I generate the power. I might be in the thick of things, but I generate. All right.
Oh boy.
Wrestlemania occurred over the weekend. How many matches you guys watch? 10, 12?
I'll tell you what.
Well, go ahead, Bill. You can
I
answer
signed on
first.
Sunday night
Oh,
to Peacock. I was
Yeah.
not going to watch Royal Rumble, or excuse me, WrestleMania.
you watch Royal Rumble.
But I was told I could not access Peacock because too many people were on it.
Okay,
what?
so the limit must be like 2 then, because
Well,
I wasn't.
Mike and
oh,
me
no.
were on it. The ghost?
One other person has Peacock, so it's possible that it's 3.
The ghost?
What? Yeah, but Bill, what time were you looking to watch Royal Rumble 3?
Like Tuesday night, Wednesday night last week.
So he watched it before that. So you
Oh,
were gonna go
yeah.
on Peacock.
I
on
was
Sunday
just going
night
on.
for-
I was going
Oh
to
no,
go.
okay, I'm sorry. Sunday night. What time about on Sunday night?
Ooh, I don't know, like 9:30 probably.
Oh no, I was already watching. Oh no, yeah, no, I was already watching the UConn women's game.
Right. But if Ryan and Ghost were on there, and then one of my other friends has the password, maybe up to 3 people can watch it. I don't know if everyone was on, but those are the 3 people that I thought might be, in addition to Wally watching WWE, I would assume 4 hours a day.
Of course, he has
No.
to be.
I did try to go on for Saturday night after I was watching something, and it also gave me the too many people are watching. I was like, all right, well, I'm not
Wow.
going to be the guy putting out in the chat that I want to watch WrestleMania. And
Me either.
Could have just came over and watched it, guys. Come on.
nah.
I thought about that on
That's a-
Sunday night, and then I
that's a
thought I could
40-minute
also
drive.
not watch wrestling.
That's exactly. I'm not going to drive 40 minutes to watch something I don't even like.
drive
drive home
40
again.
minutes. Jesus Christ. Okay. Most importantly, on this show, we are going to find out who won, or we could just skip it.
Well,
No.
I'll just say this.
No.
We were going to find out,
Damn it.
but now I'm having computer issues. Who knows if I
You're
can
a
find
liar.
the file. No, that's real. I dumped a beer on my computer. That's a real
He
thing.
did dump a beer on his computer. That's not kayfabe. That's shoot. That's a shoot.
So we'll see if I can locate the
You-
file.
He worked the shoot into a work mark.
Yeah, he maybe did.
He got you. He got you, Mark.
All right, WrestleMania Night 1. Here we go. I watched everything except for one thing I missed. I missed one thing over 2 days. It's kind of silly.
Okay.
So when we get there, I'll tell you. Or you can remind me at the end because I'll probably forget. Night 1, the Usos had a match against Rick Boogs and Shinsuke Nakamura. That is how WrestleMania started. That was the first WrestleMania match. There were 2 hours of pre-show with no matches. Guess
Really?
what?
No
I watched
matches?
2 hours of pre-show waiting for matches that didn't come.
Why?
I don't know.
Why?
I don't know. I put it on like I want to make sure I watch every match so I have good takes because I know you guys aren't watching these.
What did I
So-
do on Saturday that was better than that? I mean,
Anything.
but
Anything. But it was like no matches wrong. I mean, it was on mute for a lot of it, but anyway, the Usos defeated Boogs and Nakamura. Boogs tore a quadricep
that's
in the
bad.
match when the
Yeah.
He'll
he
be
was
out a
supposed-
while.
He was supposed to slam both Usos. He had one on his shoulders already, and the other one jumped on top of his brother on Boog's shoulders, and Boogs just went down. and then was like carried out basically after that. And it looked kind of fake, but I guess it was real. Blew out his quad.
That's terrible.
Yucked. He is very jacked now. Like he was jacked before, but he is extremely jacked. He's like Scott Steiner. He looks like Scott Steiner.
So he went from actual strong guy to Vince McMahon steroids.
It kind of looks like that. He looks like a Hasbro toy. Yeah,
you heard it here first. Ryan Murray broke the news. Boogs is on the juice.
Maybe. Anyway, Usos won. How do we pick it?
Let me see if I can find it because we did not pick in order. Everyone except one, Walter Foley, picked this correctly. By everyone, I mean you and I.
I got a question. Do you think that because Boogs got injured during the match, they got word to, you know what?
No, because they wanted that bloodline shot at the end of night 2 with all of them having the titles.
Oh.
Or them walking, they were all walking out with the titles, walking to the ring. But
Bloodline?
Usos and Roman are called the Bloodline. So I think they wanted that photo. Drew McIntyre defeated Happy Corbin.
Yeah.
That's sad.
Whatever. The most interesting thing about this match was Drew McIntyre has a sword, right? We know that he has a real sword, or maybe not.
I feel like I've heard that.
And he got angry at Madcap Moss. We know who he is now because we watched that one, the most recent Royal Rumble where he was there. And he cut the ropes with his super sword. He was so mad at Madcap Moss. So he cut the ropes. Or maybe they just pulled the ropes down. I'm not really sure. It was weird looking. And the sword bent at the end. Like it was like if you watched it go through to the mat, it was like crooked at the bottom. Like that looks weird.
That does look.
Looks like
weird.
they just pulled a string and then his plastic sword bent in half. I don't know. But anyway, Drew McIntyre won. I assume we swept that.
No, we did not.
Wow.
One of us was trying to catch Wally.
Why would you do that? You picked the Happy Corbin?
Because he's a lichen.
Oh, God. He's a werewolf lichen. Oh, God. Logan Paul and The Miz faced Rey Mysterio and Dominic Mysterio. Apparently,
Logan Paul.
Apparently, Logan Paul is from Cleveland. That's why he was partnered with The Miz. So I guess that makes sense. Because The Miz is from Cleveland. So that's why. I don't know. The Miz loves fucking Ohio. So anyway, Logan Paul came out with a Pokemon card. You would appreciate this, I think, Wally.
I don't care.
A very, very expensive Pokemon card wearing it.
I heard it was like $5,000 card or something like that. It was probably like a shiny Charizard or something stupid. But
I don't know. But
I don't care about anything that he does.
He had it around his neck. He was actually very good. I mean,
so he'll be around more.
Yeah.
Don't care.
He will be around more because of what happened. First, Logan Paul and The Miz won.
Sure.
How do we pick it? I think we swept.
No, we didn't sweep.
What?
One of us was trying to catch Wally.
You are unbelievable.
Trying to catch me definitely cost you way more than it helped you.
Oh, it certainly did. Wait till you get to night 2.
We're off to a bad start for Bill. So Logan Paul and The Miz won. Beat Mysterios, which is kind of sad because like Rey Mysterio loses at WrestleMania to Logan Paul. Jesus Christ. Yeah,
that's how it goes.
And his son, his good, very good son, Dominic.
Yeah, he was okay, I guess.
I thought he was good. Is he not?
He's so young. It's too early to tell. He's so young. I mean, he might be. He's not bad, but he's like 22 or whatever. We have no idea if he's any good yet. He can't speak. That's for sure. He hasn't been able to get that part down.
No.
And he's not Ray. I mean, Ray is an all-time freaking high flyer. He's the high flyer. So when you're 2 feet taller than your dad, who's the ultimate high flyer, you can't really. It doesn't really make sense. My son was very confused. He was like, "Wait, you said that kid was the dad? That's his dad, but he's small." Yeah, his son's taller than him. I don't understand.
That concept
sometimes that
doesn't make sense.
It did not make sense to him. Also, what did not make sense to him was when Logan Paul and Miz won, they were celebrating, and the Miz beat up Logan Paul after the match. And
Why?
He gave him a skull crushing finale and left. And then Logan Paul was confused. And then
Yeah.
my son, who has no idea what's going on, was also very confused. Why did the bad man beat up the other bad man? I don't know.
He's a bad man.
Can't
That's what bad men do.
One was worse than the other, I guess. lot of explaining here. A lot of explaining. Yeah. So you lost that one, Bill. Good grief.
Yeah, I sure did.
Stephanie McMahon came out, introduced Gable Steveson, which I keep messing his name up. Steveson,
not
Stevenson. Steveson is his last name. It was awkward. Just like, here's the guy, Gable Steveson.
Is this not just Chad Gable?
No, it's the amateur Olympic wrestler. I think he won a gold medal at the Summer Olympics, right?
Oh, yeah.
Possibly.
Oh,
and then he went back to college, right?
Yes. He's still in college. He's finishing the semester, apparently. And then he's going to be on full time on the main roster. So,
yeah, I drank a beer for him.
Yeah, he won.
There you go.
Or he didn't win. He came out and was introduced to everybody. Match of the weekend, not even close, I don't think. In my opinion, not even close. Bianca Belair defeated Becky Lynch.
I saw Becky Lynch in the review highlight show that I watched.
Oh, you saw her outfit?
I literally didn't recognize her.
She had different hair because Bianca chopped off some of her hair on Raw, apparently.
Yeah.
So she had a different haircut and she was wearing like crazy. I don't know what that movie is, what she was referencing. She had like orange eye paint under her eyes and like really weird looking boots and like a shirt that like stuck out. It was, I don't know what movie it was from, but
is it not Mad Max?
No, I don't think so. Okay. Maybe, but I don't think so. But anyway, they had a fucking banger. Bianca is the best performer that they have. Is that going out on a limb or is that just fact at this point?
That's Blade Runner. I'm sorry.
It's Blade Runner. Okay. Well, we should know about that. We watched that movie. We watched the second movie though, right? So
we watched both. We watched both.
No, you watched both. We didn't. We only watched the second one.
We didn't watch the first one?
No, you did. You did for context.
I thought I could make us watch the first one. So okay.
Anyway, best match of the weekend. Bianca Belair might be the best wrestler WWE has in employment right now. She was very good. Becky was also
very athletic and also good at wrestling.
Becky was also very good. Very, very good. Best match. But a lot of confusing things happened after this. How do we pick this match? Did you catch up at all, Bill?
So this was the first match that we picked. For some reason, I apparently didn't start implementing my pick different from Wally until pick 2. So Wally and I both chose incorrectly. You had the Bianca Belair Lone Wolf, Ryan.
Ooh.
That's
impossible for me to get back in this, but I'll take it.
It's interesting how it turned out, though.
Okay. All right. Next match.
Fucked yourself, didn't you?
What's that?
He fucked himself so bad he came after me. He went backwards. That would be awesome. Seth Rollins had no opponent. Vince McMahon said he was going to choose his opponent. Everybody figured this was going to be Cody. And it was. Cody Rhodes finally showed up.
Cool.
Had an okay match. Not terrible.
Did the crowd go nuts for him even though they hated him 1 month ago?
Yeah, of course. Of course they did. The WWE crowd was loving it. They were fired up.
I'll just go ahead and make this bet now. Stardust by SummerSlam.
That's
my
quick.
God.
That's quick. I'll give him till next WrestleMania.
He will be Stardust at some point.
I'll give him full one full year. Yeah.
Apparently that was according to him, his only contract demand. These just don't do interviews, my guy. Just stop doing them. You just keep saying stupid shit. It's not about the money. Okay.
Yes, it is.
Gotta be. But then, like the 2 interviews later, he'll say, like, "Oh, it's a special contract for me and my family." Okay, well then it is about. And then the next interview will say, "Oh well, Tony Khan could have afforded that." Like, okay, then why didn't you just get the contract from him then?
Yes, well, because Tony Khan can't afford it. He
He
probably
just didn't
said
want
no.
to. Yeah,
Tony, he
I
can
don't
afford
know.
a lot of things, but
I don't know. Anyway, he got what he wanted. He got his WrestleMania pop and moment, and he kept his music, and he came out from under, he did his elevator thing and all that.
Jesus Christ.
He did all the same stuff that he does. He wore the same gear that he wore in AEW. Everything was the same exact presentation. So he accomplished his goal there, and then defeated Seth Rollins. So I don't know
the highlight video that I watched for this was 8.5 minutes long. 1 full minute was Cody's entrance.
Yeah, right. Because they lingered on it.
Nothing about the match. Nothing about the match.
Yeah, I mean, it was fine. It wasn't bad. It was a Cody match.
Yeah, it was
a
fun.
Seth match. It was fine. It wasn't good. It wasn't great. It wasn't horrible. It's fine. Nothing, he's not bad. He's not horrible. He's fine.
No.
Anyway, he won. I don't know if we picked this because you called us a mark.
Yes, we did.
We did pick it, Marks.
Okay. How do we pick it?
Just in case, and you two picked it correctly.
Because I remember I said if it's Cody's winning. If it's not Cody, then Seth will win.
Oh, okay.
So it was Cody. So obviously Cody won.
Cody won, and there'll be more to talk about him, I think, in many coming weeks. For whatever dumb reason, I don't know why. They had the Becky Bianca already. Why the fuck are they putting Charlotte Ronda on the same pay-per-view 2 matches apart? Make no sense to me at all.
Get the women out of the way.
It made no sense.
Charlotte, what did they have on the second night that was better than this?
Nothing. They should have put this on the second night, or Bianca and Becky, whatever. Like, why did you put both? Why did they front load this night so much? I don't understand. All the best stuff was on night 1. Nothing was on night 2 except for their one kick, match that they thought was going to be awesome, which sucked. Which it didn't suck, but it was.
They think that was going to be a good wrestling match
because they said in the promotion the greatest match of all time, greatest WrestleMania main event ever.
Why would they think that? What gives them any thought that would be?
Because it's Brock and Roman. That's what they think.
It's not good wrestling, though. Oh, Jesus.
I mean, fine, whatever. If that's your cup of tea, that's fine. But to have nothing else on night 2? Look at this lineup on night 1. They had Cody on night 1. They had both good women's matches. The marquee ones. Austin had a match on night 2.
They had Boogs on that one.
Boogs, yeah. Boogs, top flight Boogs. Yeah. Anyway, Charlotte defeated Ronda. It wasn't very good.
Because Ronda's probably super rusty.
Ronda's super rusty. Didn't look very good. Charlotte's lost a step, maybe. I don't know.
Did Ronda ever look good as a wrestler?
Yeah, they protected her early on. So she did okay.
She looked good when we had low expectations, but now that we think all right, well, she knows what she's doing.
Yeah. Nothing was horrible, awful, but it was just not good. It was just all over the place, and it wasn't connecting at all. Yeah. Even their moves were not connecting for certain moments.
You say that she's lost a step. I wonder if she's lost a step or she was going at 3/4 speed for Ronda.
Maybe. I feel like I haven't seen. When's the last great Charlotte match?
I couldn't tell you when the last Charlotte match period was, but
right. But when's the last time she had a full banger? I can't remember.
When's the last time she fought? Maybe one of the other 4 horsewomen?
Right, yeah. Probably.
I don't know.
But I don't know. I feel like
her and Rhea, maybe?
Maybe.
I didn't see it. I don't
Did she
know.
actually fight
2 years
Becky?
ago? She hasn't.
No.
No. Didn't she fight her at Survivor Series or something? So maybe that one was okay. Maybe that one was okay.
When they exchanged the belts.
Right. They switched the shitty segment where they switch belts.
Yeah.
I can't remember. I think after that they had a match. She's probably had one that I can't remember. But it wasn't great. It was rough. Charlotte cheated to win.
Yeah. To win this match?
Yeah. She cheated.
She had to beat Ronda.
Yeah, Ronda lost because Charlotte cheated. The only thing about this that I found fun was Little Nate, the ref, was the ref of this match.
Back, huh?
He's always been there, I think.
Oh, he's not retired?
I don't know. I don't think so.
Okay.
He was opening the ropes for Charlotte to come in, and they referenced Little Nate. Pat McAfee was like, "Hey, Little Nate, look at him."
That's funny.
Which is like the one thing about Pat McAfee.
It's not funny at all. Pat McAfee, idiot.
He will say say the thing that you're not supposed to say.
The marks. He says the thing for the marks.
Yeah, I guess.
Yeah.
Anyway, Charlotte won. I assume a lot of us got this wrong.
One person, lone wolf.
You got it.
Go right.
You got one thing.
Got something.
All right, this wasn't a pick. Stone Cold Steve Austin was going to be on the Kevin Owens show.
Yeah, we just talked about how it wasn't going to be a match.
We mostly spent the whole time talking about how it's not going to be a match. I asked specifically, will a bell ring? Nobody said yes. A bell did ring.
Yeah.
And they had a match. Now, Stone Cold is super over. Still. Crazy
Obviously.
over.
Yeah.
The match was, okay.
It was almost 14 minutes long.
It's not Bret Hart bad. Like Bret Hart 2010 fights Vince McMahon at WrestleMania bad.
Well, because he wasn't fighting Vince McMahon. You
Bret
saw what happens when he tries to fight Vince McMahon, though, when he gave him that stunner.
You do.
Oh, well, right. I'm talking about Bret, his return.
Oh, I know, but the difference being, at least one of the differences, Bret didn't return against a very good wrestler like Kevin Owens.
Right. Yes. So Kevin Owens did the what I described as the Shawn Michaels treatment, the Hulk Hogan Shawn Michaels treatment.
The oversell?
The crazy oversells. So that was fun, I guess.
I did see Austin Tahiri sell the stunner. That was pretty impressive.
That was a good one.
I know a lot of people love this. I know a lot of people want Austin to wrestle.
No.
We're in the minority. It's just 100. It's just true. We're in the minority. People wanted Austin to wrestle. They wanted. Definitely. I did not. I'm totally okay with Austin coming out, flipping people off, giving stunners, drinking beer, and leaving. Yeah, that is fine.
That's what he should do.
I did not need him to have a match. He had it. It wasn't a complete train wreck, but it wasn't great. It was okay.
Well, the back part of his career, that was what he did best when he was still an active wrestler.
He wasn't even that. Yeah, he was over and did fun things.
There was a time he was a very good wrestler, but the back end of his career, he was not anymore. He was hurt.
Right. And he still is. He was in good shape. He moved okay. Not great. I don't know. I didn't think this was necessary to do. Obviously they thought it was necessary to sell tickets and sell this pay-per-view, which I guess it probably did. Although if maybe they should have just said it was going to be a match and they would have sold more tickets, because it seemed like they had a little bit of a ticket issue, because it's 100 Dallas Cowboy Stadium is 100,000 and their gimmick attendance was 77,000. So you're talking about not full.
Yeah.
And that's a gimmick attendance. So maybe it
was
was 60.
Not an issue in Texas, right?
Right. Of course not. No. So maybe it was a 60,000 seat, which is still a lot of fucking people watching wrestling. You got to give them their credit. That's still a lot of fucking people watching.
Well, you've been there. Is it possible they weren't there because it's just an old crappy stadium?
No.
I will fight you. It's a beautiful stadium.
Look at that banner behind his head.
Goddamn stupidly right into the sun in one direction.
So bad stadium.
How do you not realize that?
Because God watches the Cowboys. That's why they did that. You didn't know this?
That makes me want to throw.
You never heard this? You're a Cowboys fan? You never heard this? The original stadium. Yes, it is. The original stadium that had that opening in the middle was so that God could watch his favorite football team, the Dallas Cowboys. That's what Jerry Jones said.
That's fair. But this stadium, why would they make it so it goes right into one end zone, like straight in? They're fucking
so God can see them score touchdowns.
As I said,
do the overhead. Do the overhead again. Just do the overhead, even though the giant screen is in the way for that. So
right, they couldn't do that. Anyway, so this match happened. Austin did kicks and punches. He did crowd brawling, of course. Had to do crowd brawling.
Yeah, sure.
Did the suplex thing where he tries to suplex somebody on the outside in the crowd and then he gets suplexed. He took that bump.
Okay.
So nice. Not an easy bump for a guy with a bad broken neck. Then he took Owens on his little ATV and drove him when he tried to escape. Owens tried to escape, so he drove him up to the top of the ramp, suplexed him twice on top of the ramp, and then brought him back down and gave him a stunner and won. So Austin
no loose edge press.
Retires as he should on top.
Yeah, I'm
no
thinking his knees are too. Yeah, I'm thinking his knees are too bad for that.
He had the braces on and the jorts.
I'm sure.
Yep.
I feel like that's probably his everyday look.
Sure.
Yeah. Yeah.
No Thez press. Not really any running of the ropes. Not very simple match.
Okay.
And like,
I mean, that's all it could be.
Right. It's all it could be. Immediately to the outside, all that stuff. So yeah, I don't know. I don't need this.
Did he used to beat somebody down in one corner and then
he did that.
Next corner, beat him down again, walk him to the next corner?
Yeah, he kind of did that a little bit. It wasn't as good as then. He's because of his knees. It wasn't as good. But yeah, I don't know. I enjoyed seeing him. I understand why people like this. His last match was against The Rock at WrestleMania, whatever that was, 19. And it was like a kick-ass match that he lost to The Rock and put him over and then disappeared 20 years ago. I think that would probably be a great swan song to end on. And now that, just similar to Shawn Michaels,
get that money.
That is not the case anymore, but whatever. It was fine. And I'm sure Kevin Owens is fucking thrilled. And now going back, looking at like our past shows where it's like, oh, Kevin Owens flirting with leaving. Kevin Owens contract. Oh man, he re-signed? That's kind of weird. Oh, well, now you got the answer right there.
Yeah.
They said you're going to have a match against Austin.
Yeah.
At WrestleMania.
Austin for you.
Yep.
Yeah.
Great. And they delivered on it. So good. He did the right thing, I guess. So
and now he should leave as soon as he can.
There you go. He's completed everything he needs to do. Anyway, night one in the books. Pretty good. Nothing too terrible. Most was fine. Solid night one. Night two, not so much. It started with Triple H. He came out and retired, left his boots in the ring, said, "Welcome to WrestleMania."
Blech.
So he is retired, but returned. He also showed up, we'll talk about it later, showed up in NXT, finally, and did something. But I find this whole thing very bizarre. Like, oh, he just stripped everything away from you and all that. But go out there and, chill for us, please. I would have a hard time doing that.
Yep.
All right. The only good match of the night, possibly. Randy Orton and Matt Riddle retain the Raw tag team titles against.
That's the best.
I think it was against Street Profits and Gable and Otis.
Oh, I won this night, I think.
How do we pick this?
Well, I feel like I got a lone wolf.
Wow. Damn it. Son of a bitch.
Yep.
You guys.
God damn it. Anyway.
I mean, Ryan, you did better on night one than he did. Keep that in mind. You had two lone wolves one lone wolf. You had a lone wolf.
I think I only one.
Yeah, you had one.
All right. So this was fun. It was a fun triple tag match with lots of, false finishes and whatnot. People went nuts because Riddle did an RKO to somebody jumping off the top rope, which is like a PWG match thing. So it was cool, but it was like, oh, okay. Seen that a million times. And then the crowd went nuts. I'm like, oh, WWE crowd has no idea about RKO PWG. They have no clue how many RKOs went on in that
come
one.
Out of nowhere.
Yeah, went on in that one match. And then Orton did his version of it and they won. And Gable Steveson came in and got in the face of Chad Gable because Chad Gable was also an Olympic athlete but didn't win a medal. And then he suplexed and beat up Chad Gable. So we got Steveson twice. They're really pushing this guy to be a big deal. And Randy Orton and Matt Riddle was Wally and Wally alone.
It sure was.
Yep.
Okay. I told you when I first started this, I was trying to watch every match, every minute, have, a good opinion on all this stuff.
Mm-hmm.
And I had been very good up until this moment when it was Bobby Lashley against Omos.
And you were like, nope, can't
And
do
I
it.
said, I will go to the bathroom now while they walk in because Omos is slow. So I will go pee and get another beverage. And by the time I made it back to the couch, Bobby Lashley had won and left.
This is concerning to me.
That's
He
a big
won.
squash.
I don't know what happened. I don't think they were even entered into the ring yet. I don't even think music had played.
This says it was 6.5 minutes long. This Wikipedia.
Well, I made a drink. I made like a mixed drink. So I
Okay.
went and I peed, and then I made a mixed drink, and I may have like checked on the kids. So, still, I figured I had enough time to get a few things done before their entrances even began. And no.
You know what's
won.
really funny?
I don't know what happened.
The video that I watched, the highlight video, had probably like 30 to 45 seconds on this match.
Wow.
Out of a 6-minute match. That's ridiculous.
Jesus Christ.
I will say, I'm concerned here, Ryan.
What's that?
Why is it that the match starring two African-American gentlemen is the one you decided you didn't care to watch?
It's not what I said. I said
That's what I heard.
it's gonna take almost a while to get down that WrestleMania ramp, so I have time to make a drink and
He's
pee.
a big dude.
Right, he's
Holy
slow.
shit.
7'4" or whatever. He's a slow man. I didn't want to miss it. I didn't want to miss the finish, but I missed the whole thing. Maybe they started him halfway up the ramp, like Undertaker or something. Like just start here. Just start here. Start walking out during the package. I don't know. I missed it. So Bobby won. I was surprised. They spent so much time on the pre-show talking about this match in particular. Like it was the biggest fucking deal ever. They must have spent like 30 fucking minutes talking about how can Bobby defeat Omos? There's no possible way. Oh, but maybe if he gets him off his feet, blah, 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 blah. All the, cliche bullshit.
There was no build for it. In fact, there was so little build, we did not pick it.
Yeah.
Right. Because
he
showed up.
I think
he showed up on Raw the night that we were doing the show picking. Like I think he showed up during the show and we didn't know about it. Anyway, Johnny Knoxville and Sami Zayn.
That's a match.
It was something. If you pictured this in your mind's eye and you said, let me write down everything that should happen in this match. Those things happen.
Yep.
Those things happen.
Or Wee Man.
I saw the giant hand.
Giant hand. Mousetraps.
Oh, yeah, sure.
Sami Zayn selling his ass off.
I was going to say Sami Zayn doing everything.
Yep. Those things all happened.
So you actually enjoyed it?
It was okay. I mean, I like Jackass. I like Sami Zayn. It was fine. I mean, I'm a little sad. I was a little sad watching it. Like, this guy could be having
match with anybody.
Incredible matches with people. And instead, he's fighting Johnny Knoxville, which I'm sure he wanted.
Yeah, he probably enjoyed it. But...
I'm sure he loved it. Yeah, because if you get the spot where you're in there with the celebrity, that's a big fucking deal at WrestleMania. So,
all right, I guess
from that perspective, I think he is satisfied. But I cannot just think of Sami Zayn NXT, and now think of what he was just doing.
Yeah,
and it wasn't.
He was the guy in NXT that they were legit like, "Hey, we don't have a story for you, but you're really good. So we're just going to pair you up with someone else who's really good.
We're just going to have the best match. Yeah, best matches of all time." Yeah. So again, not my favorite thing for him to be doing, but also it wasn't terrible. And Sammy's very good at wrestling, so he made it work.
Wee Man power slammed.
Wee Man slammed him. That was cool.
Slam Sammy. Yeah.
Yeah, he slammed Sammy. What is that noise?
It's a cat.
Oh, okay. Yes, Wee Man came in and slammed Sammy. Party Boy was very awkward. Trying to
Oh, they
party
party
boy
boyed
Sami Zayn. Yep, trying to party boy Sami Zayn. And then I think it was Pat McAfee again when he pulled off his pants and had the thong on. He was like, we've seen too much of this guy's cheeks. Which I thought was funny.
Pontius?
Yeah, Pontius's butt. Anyway, it was fine. Knoxville won. How do we pick it?
The only person who's actually a Johnny Knoxville wrestling fan, Wally Foley, picked him to win.
How do you not pick the celebrity guys?
Seems super obvious that we should have done that. Why didn't we do that?
I don't know if I was doing it because I wanted Sami Zayn, or I think I was just picking opposite of you, Wally.
I don't understand why. Yeah, maybe
I think I went
doing
first on that one. I was
that
like,
makes no sense.
Fucking Johnny Knoxville.
Why did we not do that? Okay, Sasha and Naomi won the women's tag team title match. There was a million teams. Sasha finally won a WrestleMania match. I had no idea she had never won a WrestleMania match.
I didn't either.
She finally got to win a match.
Yep, seems like racist.
I don't think so, but she has never won one.
Something that Vince would do is, this is a great talent.
But he loves Sasha. He loves Sasha. So supposedly,
does he?
He says it's been said that he does. So her and Naomi won. It was nice to see Naomi get a win as well. Nothing really.
Who else was even in this match? Was it
Liv Morgan and Rhea Ripley were a tag team. Who else was in there? Carmella and
Tamina?
No,
Carmella and Zelina.
Carmella and Zelina were the champs.
Natalia and Baszler.
And Natalia and Baszler, which is a weird team. But anyway, they won. Sasha and Naomi won, which means Wally won, I believe, in a lone wolf.
He sure did. 3 in a row.
Wow.
3 lone wolves in a row.
3 lone wolves in a row. God damn it. Edge defeated AJ Styles. Y'all don't like Edge? He defeated AJ Styles. He's now a creepy weird guy. Edge is like a gothic weirdo again.
Cool.
So he came out to Brood style entrance with he has a new song. It was like on a throne of flames. He had Undertaker looking gear and a weird jacket. He was having a decent match with AJ Styles. Very, very by the numbers, but a good match. And then Damian Priest showed up in his weird garb, his weird suit that he wears with eye makeup and all that. And then he helped Edge win by cheating, ruining the match. And then Edge and him went in the ring and did their weird pose. So they're a faction, I guess. Edge and Damian Priest. So what you're saying
is Brood One website needs to be relaunched.
Brood1.com. Bring it back.
Oh, it was not Brood1.com. It was Brood1.angelfire. Whatever.
Yeah, right. It wasn't
you had to put in those websites.
But listen, it's 2022. We know the backer of that Brood website. He has a lot of money. He should be bankrolling this show.
He should be
bankrolling more than one show. Mm-hmm. He should be the Tony Khan of podcasting. And the least he could do is buy brood1.com and not fucking brood1.angelfire.rr.net. So get on that. Come on. Let's send this clip to him. Edge defeated AJ Styles.
Lone Wolf Ryan Murray.
Oh, thank God. I got something.
It seems that Brood 1, whether you spell it out or with the number, it seems like either one is open. Like they're free to
listen. It's freaking available. Come on. What is it? $9.99 GoDaddy.com. Come on. Least you could do is that for us. Sheamus, send him this clip. Sheamus and Ridge Holland defeated the New Day in 2 minutes.
Yeah, we didn't pick it.
They were supposed to have a match on night 1. It got bumped. And then they had this 2-minute match on night 2. So congratulations. I would have just ate catering. If I was he's the guy who broke Big E's neck.
Oh.
He's partners with Sheamus and Butch. Do you remember who Butch is?
I remember that we make fun of him for being called Butch.
Pete Dunne is now Butch.
Peter Dunne.
He is like he's
poor bastard.
the small guy of the group, so they've played on that. Like, oh, look at the little guy. That's what Pete Dunne's doing right now. Dressing like Sheamus and being like, oh, look at the little guy kicking his little legs when Sheamus picks him up.
I saw him in the recap video, and he looked like
and he's the best wrestler.
A Christmas Story, the two bullies, the really tall one and like the short kid.
Yes.
He looked like the short kid. Yeah,
he did. Yep. Good God Almighty.
We didn't pick it, although I did see that they wore Big E gear, which is kind of cool. New Day wore Big E gear.
That was great. That was cool. I love the New Day.
Yeah,
Xavier did kind of nothing bad. Big E, like
right. They did some of his moves, but it was only 2 minutes. So all right. Here we go, Bill. Here we go. Pat McAfee had his match against Austin Theory.
The up-and-comer can't-miss prospect, Austin Theory.
Yes, absolutely. Vince McMahon's hand-picked new chosen one, Austin Theory.
From something that I saw, it was very impressive that McAfee jumped to the top rope.
Yes.
And then immediately superplexed Austin Theory.
That
was pretty impressive.
He got knocked off, got flipped off the top rope and landed on his feet.
Oh, yes.
Pat did some good things.
Well, you do have to remember the man is an NFL caliber athlete.
Yes. He is.
So generous.
He is.
I said that's so generous.
He's a punter.
Of all punters, who is the one punter that actively tried to hit people?
Which is why I thought you would continue to like
this. The last time I liked him was when he played in the NFL.
Anyway, he came out with the Dallas Cowboy cheerleaders.
Oh, dear God. But you should have said, out of all the punters, who else can you name? I don't think I know.
Johnny Hecker. Johnny Hecker. Current Carolina Panthers punter.
Fuck off. Jay Fiegel, legend of the Giants.
Fiegels.
I don't know who their punter is now, but he's probably still the best player on the team.
All right. Sorry.
Fiegels back. Bring
Fiegels back. Bankroller of podcasts loves punters, owns multiple punter jerseys.
Right. The bankroller of Brood1.com has punter jerseys. He buys all these fucking jerseys and makes them up. Can't buy Brood1.com. Jesus Christ. Anyway, Pat McAfee looked pretty good against Austin Theory.
No, he didn't.
Yeah.
He looked fine.
Unfortunately, I have to say he did. He looked
okay. He didn't.
I think he looked fine. He looked fine. I did think it was funny that they were like, he's having a match. Incredible. Like he didn't fucking face Matt or Adam Cole more than once, right?
Right.
Didn't he have was it 2 or 3 matches with Adam Cole?
I think he had a match and then also had the weird parking lot brawl or whatever.
Right. Multiple things with Adam Cole, but this is his first match, I think. Super weird. McMahon was out there with Austin Theory. McMahon looks so bad.
Yeah, he's
old.
His
face. I don't know what happened to his face.
Plastic surgery and old age.
Yes, it's weird. Anyway, so McAfee defeated Austin Theory, and McMahon and Pat McAfee started jaw jacking with each other. Then McMahon got in the ring, took his shirt off, and they had a match.
Which McMahon won somehow?
The bell rang, and they had a match, and then Vince McMahon beat Pat McAfee.
How did he beat Pat McAfee?
I think with a lariat. It was not it was awful. It's an 80-year-old man.
And he got cheered for this?
Of course. Oh my God. People love Vince McMahon.
Actually, no.
You're happy about this because he beat Pat. Okay, anyway.
Yep.
So
come over and then bury him as deep as you can get. You lost an 80-year-old man.
So as soon as this started happening, as soon as Vince McMahon and him started jaw jacking, I'm like, okay, well, the obvious answer to the question is Austin's music is going to hit. He's going to come out and he's going to stun both of them and leave. And there won't be a match to embarrass Vince McMahon. He'll just get stunnered and that'll be exactly what everybody wants to see. And that'll be that. But no,
so
he
close.
Fucking wins a match. And then Austin comes out and does that.
And so you got this through no fault of his own. The worst stunner Linda McMahon
of all time. The worst stunner of all time because he couldn't. Vince McMahon could not stand up long enough to get into the cravat to get the stunner. He fell down. Austin is legitimately laughing. If you watch the clip, he is laughing his ass off because he can't get the stunner on this old man because he's just bumbling and stumbling and fumbling all around. He finally just like picked him up off the ground and like, come here, grabbed him, stunned him, and then he landed. And then he went up to the top rope to celebrate. And he's just literally like, what do you want me to do? Fucking 80 years old. What do you want?
I want to see a side by side of Vince and Linda McMahon taking stunners.
Oh, it was
See who did it better.
Oh, funny. It was so funny. If it wasn't 70 fucking million hours of WrestleMania, I might have been laughing a lot harder. But it was night 2 almost over, and I was almost dead. So Austin stuns McMahon, then Pat McAfee comes in for a beer bath, and then this happened. The Pat McAfee gets stunned. He takes a good stunner. Austin Theory got stunned, of course. He took a great stunner as well. Mm-hmm. And Pat McAfee goes to rolls to the outside, and while Austin is celebrating, they cut to Pat McAfee dead on the ground drinking a beer on the ground, which is funny.
Not funny.
And I also enjoyed all of the Broken Skull. It was all Broken Skull IPAs. So
okay,
Austin must have been very drunk because those suckers are not.
Yeah, they're heavy.
They're heavy. They're heavy, and he was drinking a lot of that shit. And that leads us to our last match because we didn't. Oh no, we picked Pat, right? Did we pick?
We didn't pick the Vince one, but we picked Pat and Austin Theory.
We picked that Pat and Austin Theory.
And true Pat McAfee fan Ryan Murray got a lone wolf here.
Woo! You got to pick the celebrity, Wally. Why wouldn't you do it?
I think for this one it was Bill immediately went first, and I was like, you know what? I don't want to go against Bill so often. Keep it close. No
I picked Austin Tahiri on principle.
Okay. Yep. Right. Well, it makes sense for you, but not Wally. Roman Reigns defeated Brock Lesnar and became undisputed all the championship champions. This match was not good. It was the same fucking match that these two always have or separately have.
Superman punch versus German suplex?
Yep. Literally just over and over and over again. The same fucking story always. The crowd was hot for it. People like evil Roman. So good. People fucking love Brock.
I feel like I would like evil Roman, but I'm not willing to give it a chance.
It's fine. I mean, I like the acknowledge me stuff. I think that's good. There's good pieces of it. I hate the Superman punch. I hate the cocking the fist. I hate all that shit.
Yes.
I like his submission that he was doing for a while. He was doing like a dragon sleeper. I like that. Do that.
Yeah.
That's not cartoony bullshit enough. So you got to go back to the Superman punch.
I feel like the Superman punch isn't a heel move though. Like
it's not. And to like charge it up is also not.
No, it's a super.
Doesn't make any sense. Babyface Shawn Michaels would stomp out a super kick. Heel Shawn Michaels would just super kick you out of nowhere.
Yeah.
Two different things.
Yeah.
Anyway, Roman won with a spear out of nowhere, and the match was over and it wasn't that long. It wasn't short, but it wasn't that long. So like this greatest match of all time was like 8 minutes. So there you go. Roman is all the champions, which is what I picked, I believe.
You did pick it, and so did I.
Oh, okay. Linda McMahon's stunner is worse.
No, because she's like there and takes a bad bump. Vince isn't even there to get stunned. He doesn't even get in the move. It's like bumbling and falling down before he even gets it on him. It's hilarious. It's so bad. That's what happens when you put an 80-year-old man in a ring. Good grief. Anyway, that was WrestleMania. So that means we have a winner. We have a champion. It is Wally Foley. He is the Picks champion of 2021/2. Congratulations. And maybe the last ever.
Maybe the last
ever. We'll see.
Come in on top, go out on top. We're not
going to say go out on top. Because
the real question is,
all right, Bill, what are you going to say?
How did it finish up?
Well, there's two things that I'm going to say.
Okay, there's two things.
For starters, while you came in second on this night, you had 9, while Ryan had 11. On the year, while you had 101. I had 85. A little bit of a gap there.
Big gap. Big gap.
I think we'll both be happy about this, Ryan. You snuck in with 86 in the second place.
Got it. Gotcha.
Now, before Wally, your head
I
gets
destroyed you guys.
any bigger,
Absolute murder.
I did take a look just to see how our overall was going.
Oh, right. Yeah.
Oh,
Over the 4 years.
That's not good.
Wally Foley, you're in fourth place, and it's not close.
Wow. What happened?
Why
did he get so good?
I took 3 years off.
I'm 27 picks ahead of Wally, and I'm in third place. I pulled within striking distance of the Ghost overall, is what I did.
Wow.
The Ghost outshot us over the
Ghost
span.
who hasn't played the game for 2 years, basically.
So pick year 1, Wally. Year 2, Mike. Year 3, Ryan. Year 4, Mike again. Year 5, me. Year 6, Wally. So you joined, like you like to do, company of just you and Mike together with 2 wins each.
Wow. Wow. Wow.
Oh.
So is the Ghost in first overall?
No, you are in first overall, and it's not close.
Oh, yes.
You are 25 ahead of second place Ghost.
Yes.
Oh, wow.
Over 6 years, I'm in first.
Yes.
Thank
Doesn't
God.
matter. You only got 1 championship. I got 2.
I only got 1 title. At least we all got one.
That's true. We did all get one.
That's good.
Yeah.
That's fair. All right. Is that your segment to be named later, or do you have any other segments?
I have one quick statement, and then I have a couple questions if you'll indulge me quickly.
Oh, of course.
Oh, why not?
My one question, or my one segment, was just we had a hard time coming up with the Flair children last week. We couldn't remember Ashley Flair's older sister.
Right.
Of course, that was
Conrad.
Megan Flair, who did appear in WCW television for a time.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
A couple quick questions, if you could help me. Did HBK not show up in Texas?
Nope. Did not
I hope
show
that
up
was
on
his
this
call. Otherwise, that was
one
an error.
Maybe he was on NXT or something, but I missed it.
That seems like a mistake.
I did not even watch NXT.
Okay, on Raw. Did VEER come yet?
We'll get to that.
Oh, we will get there. Okay,
we will get to that.
I didn't read ahead. Okay.
We will get to that. Don't read ahead.
Final question, unrelated to this, but something I've been wondering about for a couple of days now.
Okay.
When and why did the Orlando Magic move to a blue and orange color scheme and away from blue, black, and baby blue pinstripes?
I don't know. They just
looks
started wearing
awful.
orange. It's awful.
When? Is that this year?
Terrible.
For sure this year, probably last year too. I don't know. I don't get it.
Well, it's terrible. Go back to your blue pinstripes.
Is it? Maybe it's just like their alternate uniform and alternate court. That could be.
I know that in the NBA, every team has
city
15 jerseys now. Yeah.
There's something called the city jersey, which is a different color scheme or a different thing, and it has its own court with it, which is very cool. But when you
in Orlando's case,
when you fuck it up bad.
And they did it.
And it's a court and a jersey, and it's ugly as fuck.
It is.
All right.
That is it.
All right. It's time for the eBay Wars.
Favorite. Yeah.
Everybody's favorite.
Oh, we're still doing this?
Yeah, of course we're still doing it. What are you talking
about?
I
won last week, didn't I?
You've lowered a gap. No, you split. We did 2 eBay Wars last week.
Oh, right.
Yeah.
So you're really back in the same fucking spot. Wally's up by 2. You can change your luck here tonight and get down by 1 again, Bill. This is you seeing this thing? A rare official WWF SmackDown Stone Cold Steve Austin calculator.
Those don't belong together.
Collector's Memorabilia 2001. Official merchandise, Stone Cold Steve Austin. I'm reading this exactly. Rand, new and sealed. Light storage wear to card. Nothing major. That is exactly what I said. That's the card around it.
Yeah, with free collector's card.
Yes.
Collect all 10.
Collect all 10.
I don't see that.
So this is because of his weekend. This is a Stone Cold Steve Austin calculator. What every good boy needs and girl in school.
You guys can collect all 10 on that? Holy shit.
You got to do some real zoom there, but you can get it.
So it's interesting. So the calculator is a WWF SmackDown calculator.
Oh, yeah.
The card around it has Austin.
Yep. In The Rock.
In The Rock on top, but it's a SmackDown calculator.
Yep.
But it's an Austin calculator.
Yep.
So it
Makes
is
it rare, I assume.
and it is Rand spanking new, as it says. It's Rand new.
And packaged?
I guess that's the package. The Austin part is the package.
Okay.
So, Wally, you have to make the opening bid because you are in charge. You're on top. So you get the disadvantage.
Yep.
Of picking a Stone Cold Steve Austin calculator. What the hell do you think this thing is worth?
This is not signed.
It's not signed. No, absolutely not.
It's not signed, so it's
not signed.
You've already gone too low.
Oh boy.
I'll say $5.
$5.
Okay.
All right, Bill.
Now I'm looking at it, and it appears to be made out of some sort of solid steel.
Yes, it looks like the steel steps.
So on weight alone, that is too low. I feel so strongly about this. I will nearly double Wally's bet, and I will say $9.99.
Whoa.
I got $4.99.
Wow. That seems like a
mistake, I was about to
Bill.
say 10, and I got very scared of the $9.99.
Well, Bill, I'm very sorry. Wally, you are the winner.
What?
This
What?
calculator is worth $7.87.
I give up. I don't know wrestling merchandise, apparently.
That $4 difference was just enough.
This can no longer be a gentleman's game, apparently.
$7. If you had just gone $1 over, if you had not been a gentleman, you would have won, Bill.
Wow.
Calculator.
I didn't know you could put something on eBay for less than $10.
$7.87. Oh, this sucker's coming from Great Britain. So the Great British Pound amount is only $6. So still Wally would win.
If Wally's going to get this on a payment plan, what's he looking at monthly?
This is coming from Staffordshire, United Kingdom, and it could be here by Friday, April 29th. If you want to have 30 days of returns, you could do that, or you could use eBay MasterCard to get 5 times the amount of rewards. There you go.
Wow,
a hell of a deal. Gotta get a deal. Stone Cold Steve Austin calculator. So what does that make? A 3-game lead? You are done.
Yeah. Wally knows a lot more about wrestling.
Wally has now won the picks. He has won the eBay wars. He's won everything except cards.
Except for cards.
Which is about to happen right now. Quick segment on cards. We only have 2 packs left, so I guess that's.
Isn't it supposed to be you versus me this time, though?
Oh no! Yeah,
it is. But Wally can't give the cards. He's not here.
That's true.
No, but I did win.
You did win
cards.
You did win.
Won cards last week against Bill because
you won cards last week. So this is a WrestleMania edition of cards. Guessing the cards. Wally won last week. This first man,
The Miz,
had a match on WrestleMania.
The Miz,
Edge.
It was a match we didn't pick.
Almost.
No.
Lashley.
Bobby Lashley.
WrestleMania edition. One for Wally. Oh, Bill. There's a lot of your favorites in here.
Okay, well, didn't help me last week.
A lot of your favorites in here. This is one of your favorites.
Eddie Guerrero.
I have literally no idea what this person is doing. He was released or quit. I'm not sure. This person
Kenny
is
Gargano?
Nope. This person is one of your all-time favorites. A newer guy that's one of your all-time favorites, not Boa. But you love this man. And unfortunately, he's not really doing anything. He might be back in Mexico. I'm not totally sure where he is, but he is one of your favorites.
Is it
El Idolo?
It's not El Idolo.
No, he's in AEW.
He's in AEW. This guy is as good. but never got really.
Oh, Angel Garza?
Nope. Never got. He's released. Doesn't
Umberto
work for
Correa?
WWE. Nope. He's released.
Del
This
Rio?
guy doesn't work there anymore.
I don't know. Who's
Del
released and
Rio?
who's not?
He was a
No?
member of the Cruiser. Not Del Rio. Oh my God. He was a member of the Cruiserweight Classic.
Oh,
Grand Metalik.
Grand Metal League.
Yes. Wow. What? Grand Metalik? I have no idea what's happened to this man. I don't
I
even
don't
know
know
what
wrestling anymore.
this guy, I think, still works at WWE. He used to be in a group. He was also in the Cruiserweight Classic.
TJP.
He got the please sign chant in his Cruiserweight Classic. I think it was the second
Oh,
one.
Cedric Alexander.
It is Cedric, and it's a very shiny, shiny Cedric. I don't know where
Because
he
he
is
got the
now.
pat in the back from Triple H, too.
Yeah, right. From pat on the back to pat on get the fuck out of here. Okay. We have not one, but two massive top Allen and Ginter cards.
Ooh.
Starting with one that we had wished for a few weeks back. We hope to get him. We've got him now. He's in the mix.
Okay.
It's a sad deal, but he's in the mix here, and I'm excited about it.
Vader.
Nope, not Vader. We wish for this
Hall.
man to
Scott
appear,
Hall.
and you are correct. Scott Hall, Allen Ginter. Look
I
at
like it.
that.
It's a good
Look
one.
at that. That's nice.
And it's
you-
Scott Hall, not Razor Ramon.
No, it's Razor Ramon.
Oh,
So,
okay.
but
Oh, Razor Ramon.
whatever. Oh, does that count? Scott Hall, come on. All right, this is great. This guy once fell through a wall, but he's not called this on this card. He once fell through a wall.
Earthquake? No.
Not
Steamboat.
him.
Tugboat.
Yes. But his name was
Typhoon.
Typhoon.
Typhoon. Yes.
Shockmaster.
I was just thinking about him in the
Yes.
Royal Rumble because he wasn't there.
Yes, because he's not Earthquake?
Earthquake
No,
was there, but not
The
not
natural
Typhoon.
disasters. They were a tag team.
Yeah, he wasn't there.
Okay.
All right, this person was in WrestleMania
This year,
this year.
Brock Lesnar,
She had a match.
Shayna Baszler,
Charlotte.
Becky
Nope.
Lynch,
Nope.
Bianca
Ronda.
Belair,
Nope. She has a weird new
Rhea Ripley.
yes, a weird new tag team person, Rhea Ripley.
Is that 3-3 with one card to go?
It's 3-3 with one card to go. This is going to be hard for you to get, Wally
Oh, he's gonna get
And-
it then because I'm gonna
and-
overthink it.
and Bill. This guy is
The Miz.
still employed. He's not the Miz. It's the last card. He's not the Miz.
Madcap Moss.
He's got a team. He's got a team with him. He's got a stable who we made fun of
Sheamus.
one time because of something that happened to them in a pay-per-view.
Rich Holland.
Oh, sip of beer for the working man. NXT person, head of a faction.
Adam Cole.
Nope. Very good. Not released. Still works there, as far as I know.
Bobby Robert
head of
Roode.
nope. Head of a faction. His faction is good, but treated very sillily.
Uh,
At least by a few competitors. He recently was like in the main title picture for some reason, even though he never was before. But of
Kofi?
course lost. Nope.
Oh.
He's an NXT guy. Still in NXT. He had a really cool start. He was from Lucha Underground. Came in and
Ricochet.
we didn't realize he spoke fluent English. And then he
oh,
started
Dominic?
speaking.
no.
fluent
What is his
English?
name now? El Hijo de Fantasma,
Yes, but what's his name in NXT?
who also goes by.
He's with two other guys who Killer Cross disposed of in a
Yeah, they
3-on-1
sure did.
match and made him look real dumb.
But they gave him a new fake name.
They did.
Uh,
Their tag team is real good too, and they just really
no, they're
never-
terrible. They should be good, but they're terrible. Raul Mendoza
Yes,
and DJZ, who also has a new fake name.
yes, he does.
Santos.
And their
Escobar?
leader, You looked it up, didn't you?
Also, if you're giving him that, then I'm taking Razor Ramon if we need to get the name.
That's a
WWE
tie.
Jazz.
That's a tie.
How is that a tie?
You
How does
looked
he
it
get
up.
credit for Razor Ramon and I don't get credit for saying Hijo de Fantasma?
I guess you do. Fine, Bill, you win. All right.
Wait, his name is what now?
Santos
Escobar.
And who is DJZ now?
I forget.
Who is what?
DJZ. He's got a new name.
I forget. Anyway. Joaquin Wild.
Joaquin
Wild. Sorry. Joaquin Wild.
Oh, good guess. Again, Wally.
Yeah, good guess. All right. Anybody in here Hall of Famer? Grand Metal League Hall of Famer?
I like him, but I don't know if he's a Hall of Famer.
Nash.
Bobby
Maybe
Lashley?
Nash.
No.
Razor Ramon Hall of Famer?
Yeah.
For as far as our cards. Not
I think
probably.
I think so. All right. Razor Ramon, welcome to the Hall of Fame.
All right. Oh, you just put that right into McAfee's chest.
Santos? No. Rhea? No. Shockmaster?
If it said Shockmaster, yes.
Yeah,
because it's not Shock. Cedric, no way. Right?
Yeah. No.
If it said Shockmaster, he would have been. All right.
Absolutely.
Yeah.
All right. No Wally's top 5 tonight. We're gonna with that. Collapse that segment. And we're moving on to quick hitters, and then we'll do tweets of the week. What?
We'll just go.
What'd you say?
I said VEER came.
He sure did. There was a rumor that Ronda was pissed off about not main eventing WrestleMania. She says you're dumb.
I believe it
about that, but I don't know. Kind of weird. Ring of Honor had their first show under Tony Khan, and I guess it was pretty fun. Included Samoa Joe joining Ring of Honor and AEW. He is now
as a wrestler,
elite. Yes, and he cut an awesome promo in the post game. Somebody asked him, like, you've done a lot of backstage stuff. What do you plan to do? And he goes, I plan to do what I always do. Take what I want.
Okay.
I'm not here to scout for the future. I'm here to take what I want. I'm like, okay, that's good. WWE finally gives up on the third-party income bullshit, and you can have a Twitch again.
Wild.
After like 18 people quit because of it, but okay. You can have a Twitch again. Which the story was funny because it said Triple H finally gets to talk to the NXT roster, and it's very emotional. But also in the headline was like third-party income is allowed again. So I was like, wait, were they very emotional because of Triple H, or just because they can get third-party income again? Which one was it? Tripp's getting he's jobbing out to third-party income.
Definitely third-party income. Definitely.
Here's a little tidbit. Finn Balor and Ricochet, both of them weren't on WrestleMania at all, in no way. That means the Intercontinental title was not defended on WrestleMania over 2 nights with 4 hours of pregame show. No Intercontinental title of any kind.
This is the type of thing that when WWE asked me as a WWE fan club member what I thought of WrestleMania, I said I didn't watch. And then they asked me why, and I actually was given the opportunity to write in my own words. Wow. And all I could bother to say was, you've driven me away from the product. I didn't even get into it.
Anyway, Ricochet is the IC champion, I believe. And Finn Balor is the US champion, which is also basically the IC of the other show. Yeah. So neither mid-card belt was used at all.
Perfect.
No need to have Finn Balor on your WrestleMania in any way. Boy.
Why try to build, a show instead of just like throwing?
When's the last time? I'd love to know when the last time the Intercontinental title was not featured on WrestleMania.
Probably like 2 years ago. I don't know, but I
feel
like
it's probably that, but still, it's insane. Toni Storm is all elite. She showed up in the Owen Hart Cup and won her match.
If she's into it, if she's pumped up, this is a very good signing.
I would hope that she is.
I feel like some of WWE towards the end, she just didn't care, but.
Tommaso Ciampa had his final match in NXT. He is moving to the main roster. Good grief.
Oh, in NXT, he's not done.
He's done with NXT, not WWE.
I was
He was
hoping you were going to
walked.
say he's done.
He was walked to the ring by Triple H on NXT Stand and Deliver. Which brings me to another point. How weird is it that NXT did a takeover show and no one gave a fuck? No one cared at all.
Yeah. Sad, but true.
Zero from anyone online at all about this show.
I did not hear anything about
Nothing.
this.
Yeah.
Can you believe
I don't
it?
remember the last time I didn't hear more about a takeover show than like the main product.
Or not even anything. Nothing.
Yeah.
There was, and it's funny because one of our guys, what's his name? The Caveman won the fucking North American championship. Cam Grimes. Grimes won the North American championship. One of our guys.
Good, but also too bad that he's stuck there.
Nothing. Heard not even a fucking whisper about this fucking show.
Nope.
Elias is now, he's back. And he's now Ezekiel, Elias's brother. Yes, Elias, the character, shaved his beard and showed up and said, "No, I'm not Elias. I'm Ezekiel."
I hate it.
Brother of Elias.
Maybe it's going to be funny, but I hate it.
What the hell?
I saw that he took over Twitter. I don't know why I saw that, but I did.
And finally, for quick hitters, which we'll get into a little bit more in a second, VEER came. Are you excited? VEER came.
Always.
All right. Real quick, tweets of the week, then we'll get out of here. And we'll do our review in a separate show. So put that cigarette out. 3 will live on its own show because we need to take a pee break.
Very bad.
Congrats to Zack Sabre Jr. That's the first one from, I can't say this guy's fucking username. Yusuki921. Congrats to Zack Sabre Jr., 2-time New Japan Cup winner. It's a gif of Zack saying, if someone climbs into a balcony to jump off on you, just fucking move.
That makes sense.
In a backstage interview. Madcap Moss was on the WrestleMania pre-show, and the title card underneath him, this is from Macho Beard for Life, said 2022 Andrew the Giant Battle Royal winner. Madcap Moss. Andrew the Giant. I don't know when this match took place. Who is Andrew? Why is he a giant? I don't know. Andrew the Giant.
I mean, that's embarrassing for WWE product.
Madcap Moss. You
truly embarrassing.
Andrew the Giant? Come on. This one's fun. This is a GIF, or not a GIF, a meme. It said Mark Henry and Mae Young's son debuted at WrestleMania, and it's a picture of the hand from the Jackass match.
Oh, yes.
One time, Mae Young gave birth to a hand on Raw. That's true. Mark Henry said, at the Mark Henry, all I do is produce generational talents.
I like that he's got a sense of humor about it, at least.
Young Bucks bio.
Oh, yeah.
A very handy dandy Twitter app that just updates them because they changed their bio so much to make fun of people. And this one is great. It says, what the fuck? This is what the Young Bucks bio said. What the fuck? I thought we were doing All In too. Right after Cody debuted.
They're still going to do it.
Yeah, just not with Cody. Fidel Sastro, Mike Sempervive. He put the gif of McMahon taking the stunner. Said that was the funniest goddamn thing I've ever seen. And then finally, this is a gem. The segment here might be retired forever because this is the greatest thing ever. So as we know, VEER came. Mm-hmm. And Fightful.com, an actual regular website, wrote this headline.
Oh, this couldn't be an accident. I saw it. It couldn't be an accident.
It's not. This headline is what it said from Fightful Wrestling. VEER comes hard on Dominic Mysterio, forces him to submit, unloads on Rey Mysterio on 4-4 WWE Raw. This is an actual fucking site. That's incredible. The winner of all time.
It's the headline.
VEER comes hard on Dominic Mysterio, forces him to submit, unloads on Rey Mysterio on 4-4 Raw.
Oh my God.
Oh God, that's just incredible. Thank you so much to whoever wrote that. Thank you so much. All right, this show's done. We're gonna do a pee break, then we're gonna
Let's
come
wrap
back
it up.
with put that
I gotta
cigarette
pee.
out. Peace out. We'll see you next time. Goodbye.